I think what I'll do in this one, guys, is I'll do a breakdown where I can upload this individually to Twitch and to another uploaded YouTube as well, guys. So what I'm going to do, guys, is go through. Let's see what we'll do. I think we'll do going first. So we'll do this one going first, guys. I'll do another one going second. So what I'm going to do is do the, basically that's why I picked first turn. Basically using the deck going first. It's how to use the 6 Samurai deck going first turn. I know I kind of did this using my actual deck, but I figured we'd do it on the game to kind of go through and I can break down, and it's easier for you guys to kind of see the board and things like that. And I should be able to make this a little more, timelier too. So hope you guys like videos like this. I do these during my live streams. If you guys ever have a chance to join, you're definitely more than welcome to join, of course. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull. I'm gonna pull Kaigeki. Alright, so we're going to normal summon Kaigeki, guys. And the reason I picked Kaigeki, which we could have done this a few different ways, but so we can use our spell on him. There we go, guys. Then we've got our second monster out. Alright, so we've already got the good counters and stuff, and we've got a good backup card technically too if we need it. So we're just going to run through the normal motions, guys. I'm going to go through with our Zold like normal. So we'll send both in the graveyard. We'll summon a Zold. Then I'm going to activate her effect, guys. We'll pull the other Kaigeki from the deck to my hand. Then we're going to use her other effect, guys. We'll send our Living Fossil from the deck to the graveyard. Then we're going to special summon out the other Fuma from the deck. And as you guys can see, we're killing it in the counters department already. So we're going to go for our good old Battle Shogun. Then we're going to use his effect, guys, and we'll get rid of the Kaigeki in our hand to pull good old Gateway. So since we go first, guys, all we want to do is make sure we build a board where our opponent can't really do anything. So that's all I'm really going for, right? That's all we really care about. Let's do it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate Gateway, guys, so we can get these counters off this United, since United's always, get stuck. You can't hold more than 2 counters, so we would definitely want to get rid of them as soon as possible, since that's what we drew. Would have been better if we'd have drew, any other one of them. It would have been perfect, but it is what it is. So. Alrighty. Let's see, so what we want to do next, let's go ahead and do some things to get some extra counters and some cards rolling, so let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty. Alright. So we can get rid of those. Alright, so we'll wait till we're ready to go for our inboard. So I think we can go ahead and go for... We can probably do this a little quicker than normal, guys. So I think what I'm actually going to do... Do we have the counters to do it is the question. Not quite yet. So let's build up our counters. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually probably going to go for like time purposes, I'm actually going to probably go for Appaloosa. Probably first. Already 1, 2, So let's get them out of the zone. So let's do this. So we'll do this first, guys, and then we'll go for Appaloosa here in just a little bit. Alright, we want to try and put him out of the way so we can get open up those zones. So we can get some extra counters too. That'll make it even easier for us. And as you guys can see, we're building up counters nice and neat, so that's fantastic. I'm going to pull some off of here, because I'm going to have to get rid of these either way in a little bit anyway. So we'll go ahead and start doing that now. Put these down. Nope. Alright, so we need... Yep, I'm going to pull the Kaizen from the deck, guys. Let's see, I think United may have 2 on it. Yes, it does. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and use Gateway again, guys, because we want to go ahead and get the other counters off of this United real quick, so we get rid of both of them. Alright, do that. We'll go ahead and add Zanji to our hand, guys, for our next move here. Alright, perfect. So let's go ahead and play Kaizen back, guys, and we'll get our counters. Alright, and that gives us 4 different monsters, so that's perfect. Nope, we want to treat them as 1, guys. Remember, we want to make sure we get all 4. So we're going to go to yugioh, and then we'll summon him out, guys. And then we'll definitely want to activate his effect. Oh, wow. We didn't even have to add Zanji with the stuff that we got. The instant fusion's really all we needed. We can kind of pretty much do anything we want. We want a Monster Reborn. I think we'll just take the Monster Reborn, guys. I forgot to put the back of the deck first, not select. Let's see. I'll take the reasoning then. Ideally, we would have took the Monster Reborn. I accidentally clicked the wrong card. I forgot it makes you pick what you want to send back to the deck first, guys. But it doesn't matter. We didn't need the Monster Reborn or the reasoning either. It's just an extra card, so it's no big deal. Alrighty, so now we're gonna go, guys, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring out all of our Kaizens back. I'll make sure I get this down again as well, because we're gonna use this to play the Squire, guys. We want to get these down. So we're gonna bring back all of the Kaizens. And as you guys saw, we had several different ways that I could have done this during this duel. So there's different ways I could have done basically the same result, guys, but we'll end up hitting the same end result, which we'll finish on our ultimate board here in just a moment. So I'm going to go ahead and go as quick as I can to get to it. But yeah, if you guys like to see more videos of me doing like this, breaking this down here on the channel, just let me know down in the comments, guys. I love trying to break down, things like this. This is really the main focus of my channel, is breaking things down, so it's you guys kind of understand, not just what's just you see the moves happening, but why I'm doing what, and why, things like that, and what I'm thinking and all that good stuff. So hopefully that helps, just the extra insight that I know some other channels don't do. So that's why I try and be descriptive as I can, or the best I can. Make sure we get them off United as well, guys, because we don't want them sticking. Alright. There it is, my bad. Blind. I'm so blind. Alright. Alright, guys, so we have, just so you guys have an idea how many counters we have on our first turn. Just sitting right now, we have 10, 11, we have 13 counters. And I'm about to make it even more insane than that. All of this on my first turn, guys. Remember, we didn't even draw a monster card. We didn't draw a single monster card either. So just keep that in mind. All I drew was nothing but spells for the 5 cards for our first turn. Okie dokies, guys. So then I'm gonna go ahead and activate his effect. We're gonna send all 4 of them back to the graveyard. Now we can add 1 spell card from the deck to our hand. I'm gonna add. We're gonna add a temple, guys, since they're gonna go for their turn, because we wanted to get their attack down too. So it really just kind of basically, you know, it's like a perfect, you know, comeback move, because now their monsters are going to lose 100 attack for every counter this card gets on it. So we'll try and leave counters on it, so now they won't be able to, you know, there's going to do nothing basically by the time we get done with our turn. It'll be very little to nothing. So then what we want to do, guys, because we're done with him, so now we want to go into our good old Flame Swordsman. So we'll use both of them to go in Flame Swordsman. Alrighty, and then we're going to take our Flame Swordsman and that, then we're going to go in back into our Shogun again, guys, get him back on the field. We won't get to use his effect again, guys, I just want to get him out, right, because he'll get all the extra boost from the attack from all these counters. So he's going to get a nice jump in points. And he's extra counters for us too, just by playing him. So he's a 2800, guys. Meaning we have 18 counters now, and I just said we had, you know, 13 a moment ago, so that's ridiculous. Alright, so let's get the counters off that, and we'll go ahead and start moving towards our final end board. Let me just make sure I don't get too carried away, and the board doesn't get too full. So, alright, so that, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and add back one of the Kaizens, because we're definitely going to need him. Let's see. I think what we'll do first, guys, I'm going to go into Appaloosa first. So let's go into Appaloosa first. Just to make sure I don't make any mistakes, we'll go into Appaloosa first, get some different monsters out. Let's see if we get... I have 2 out and got him. Well, I can return it actually, so that's fine. Yeah, so we'll keep going into... Alright, so let's go into... Yeah, let's do this. That's actually a better way to do this than I just thought of. So we'll still do the same thing, guys, but we're going to do a small detour to get to it. Let's do this. So we're going to special summon the other Kaizen guys. Alright, then what I'm going to do, we're going to go into Union Carrier next, guys. The reason I want to do this is because I want to be able to special summon more monster cards than I can, guys, from now, that I'm able to at this moment. So we want to pick Shinai, guys, so we can special summon Mizuho now from our hand. So that helps us out a lot. Yeah, man. Yeah, they're real crazy. That the whole game, me and my friend were talking about this earlier today. It's so much about basically building boards or breaking boards. So that's basically how all decks have to be almost built these days now. Is basically you're building a board, or your deck's built to break someone's board or prevent them from, you know, building or breaking your board. I mean, that's basically how to play the game. That's basically how it's going right now. Alright, guys, that's going to help us because we needed a different extra card to help kind of get into Appaloosa and things like that, so that's going to help us out. Definitely help us out with that. So we'll go and pull Grandmaster from the deck, guys. here for now. 3, and then I'll do him. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and get him out. Yeah, we have more than enough counters, so I don't have to worry about it. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and go for it, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and go for I'm going to go for Naturia Beast. Yeah, I'm actually going to go for, we'll actually go for Naturia Beast and the others, I think, first. And then we'll come back and try and go for some of the others, just because it's probably going to make it quicker. Or I'm making go into Appaloosa. And I guess we could hit Appaloosa first. I guess that's fine. So let me. Yeah, we'll go into Appaloosa first, since that's what I told you guys I was going to do. So what I need to do, guys, I'm going to have to return this back to the deck, and then what we're gonna do, get rid of that. And if you guys notice, I haven't touched any of the counters over here, so we've got 5 counters sitting on that. So his monsters are gonna lose 500 attack. All right, so we want to pull Kaizen back, guys. That's crazy, man. Oh, your video with the highlight, man? Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. As far as you're going through and showing the times you get with the where you pull Dragoon. I think it's the video you're talking about. Alright, so now we're going to go into... Alrighty then, guys, we'll pull this. I'm going to pull back Kaizen again. I'm going to replay him, of course, guys, then we'll play Mizuho, and then we will finally bring out good old Appaloosa. Yeah, I'll do another video on this next, guys, that I'll upload individually to YouTube as well. The next one I'm going to go through and just break down what to do during go in second. But mostly I always go in second, right? It depends on what board your opponent has. To go in first, it's always the same move, right? Alright, so I have that. That's how I want Mizuho. We'll just pull the one from the graveyard, that's fine. Alright, then I'm going to special summon her, guys. And now we're going to go into Appaloosa. I know, man, that's insane. How many of them you pulled, it's ridiculous. Alright, guys. Now we have our Appaloosa. We have 9 counters on this guy, so their monster loses 900 attack. So just keep that in mind. I'm still using all this over here, cycling so much. Their monster loses 900 attack. So, like I said, this is basically the perfect way to play this deck. Go in first turn, guys. Even with the crazy hand that we've got, it's gonna be almost impossible. Right at this point, if we've gotten this far, obviously, and our opponent hasn't stopped us, more than likely they'll probably forfeit, or they're probably going to forfeit before you even finish your turn. By the time you get all this other stuff out, or the time they hit their turn, they're just going to forfeit. So, all right, so we'll go into our Naturia Beast next, guys. we'll kind of wrap it up here in just a second, but I want to try and get the full board out for you guys, see if we can pull off all of it. Should be able to. Looking good so far. If not, either way, like I said, we've got a board that they're not going to be able to overcome regardless, so you don't have to worry about anything else. Alright, we'll go ahead and pull the counters first, guys, before we go into our Naturia Beast. So pull these as well. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and pull the other Kaizen because we're going to need it to go into our next one too, guys. Alright, so then we're going to send it to the graveyard, guys. We're going to bring out the Squire from the deck. Now we will bring out our Naturia Beast. So I'm bringing out my Naturia Beast, guys. Then we're going to remove 6 counters off of Gateway, guys, to bring him right back. Let's see, we need to... Yeah, that's fine. Already. Alright, there we got Shinai. And we'll save the succession for backup, guys. Not that yet again that we need it. So at this point, guys, we have a 19... Not bad. 29 counters. I'm sorry. We have 29 counters, guys, left in our first turn, and I could still do more. So, like I said, I'm going to upload this video individually to YouTube individually. I know you guys are seeing it live now, but I'm going to upload this video individually to YouTube so you guys can see, yet again, how to use the deck going first. But hopefully that's a good demonstration. You guys like seeing that. If so, let me know. And I'll try and make more videos like this. I already plan on doing after this one. Going second with the deck too and breaking that down. So yeah, at this point, guys, right, we can negate up to 4 effects. I can negate all of their spell cards. Alright, and that's game, guys. We'll draw. Not going to use that. I'm going to go ahead and just send this to the graveyard, guys, just because I can, and draw 2 cards. Right. We got 12 counters, guys, so they lose 1,200 attacks. That's what I'm saying is basically impossible, because I kept using the counters off everything else, so we played the board just perfectly. What we will do is I will bring back good old Zanji. No, I don't want to negate my own card effect. And we'll use Zanji to attack his face down monster, guys. And the rest will hit for game. That's insane. That's insane, guys. I've got Battle Shogun up to a 51. And finish with Appaloosa that's still at a 32. Yeah, I'm going to negate that call on it. That's what I'm saying, guys. There's nothing they can do at this point. And that's how you do it, guys. That's how you make a perfect board with the 6 Samurai deck to start to finish. If you guys would like to see more videos like that, just let me know down below in the comments. Like I said, I make these videos live if you're watching during the live stream now, or if you're watching the video back on YouTube, just let me know down in the comments. But I'll keep making videos like this for you guys. I appreciate everybody watching.